All right, I'm waiting for some people to log on. Only I don't have nobody watching yet. I don't know if it's too late or what's going on. Wait, okay, got two people watching. What's up? What's up? What's up? I got three people on there, six. I'm gonna let it build up a little bit, and I'm gonna. What's going on? Got Jack Strickland. Strickland, what's up? I see you. Got Fernando's lawn service. I see you. What's going on? Cut right lawn service. What's going on? What's up? I see you. Ethan George. Okay, I see you. What's up, Sporties? There you go, man. Yeah, I got some glasses. I just don't feel like putting them on. What's up, Sporty? Sporty got them jokes today. What's going on, man? You just getting off. I see you, man. I know you out there grinding, man. It rained all day, man. It rained Monday and it rained Tuesday. Me and Ashton went out. We cut 1 yard. And the rain just came down. It's been raining off and on ever since. It's supposed to slow down a little bit tomorrow. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'm adding up the money, man. I'm in the hole 700 already. DG Lawn Care, I see you. Okay. Okay. Hey y'all, I don't know if you guys watch. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys watch Sporty's Mobile Detailing. He's coming out with some chemicals, and it's really finna get crazy out here when he put these chemicals out. I think he already has them. From what I've been told, that he already has them. So it's going the game finna change. I'm telling y'all right now when he put these chemicals out. Yeah, the rain is serious down there. All right, I see you. Who's this? Lawn care Fred. What that say? Lawn service Fred. I see you, big dog. Shout out to Lawn Service Fred. Got it's been got Mike Lee in here. We got Willie T. Yeah, I've been seeing you making some comments on my last couple of videos. Uh, but actually, I'm doing this live chat. I'm doing this live chat to talk about that you can actually make money on YouTube. I know a lot of you guys already know, and it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that don't know. You can actually make money on your content that you put on your videos, but you got to make sure you have good content, and you have to be uploading a lot for you to start to see any money. I've been doing YouTube for almost 10 years now, and I mean not 10 years, 2 years now, and I'm just starting to get a check every month. And I remember when I first started, I wasn't uploading as much. I didn't have a lot of content to put out, and it would probably take me like 3 months to get a check. And the way it works is when you upload your videos, you have an option to monetize them, and you can. Um, what happens is they treat your channel like a real TV channel, like a real station. If you watch regular TV, uh, every so often you have commercials, and those commercials come on, and that's how the TV companies and the TV stations stay in business by having ad slots, and they run those commercials, and those commercials pay their TV company for those time slots to run their commercials. Well, the same thing with YouTube. When you if you notice on if you watch my videos or anybody else's videos that monetize their videos, a commercial or a banner pops up, and or a commercial pops up before the video starts, and they go by clicks. If people click on those ads or click on those commercials and stuff like that, you get paid for that. And but it's you're not gonna get rich overnight. It's something that will build over time, and you know you just got to be patient. What I started off make I started off. It took me like I said 3 or 4 months just to get a check. What they do is you got to have an AdSense account as well, and you get a certain amount of clicks, you know, and sometimes you can have 10 cents per click, 5 cents per click, 1 cent per click, and they add up your clicks every day, and so until you have to make $100 to get paid. The threshold is $100, and you have to make $100 or more to get paid. So if you only made $50 in the month of January, and then you made $50 in the month of February, you get paid $100 in March, and that's how it works. And it's just a way to make just additional income, and that income can turn into residual income, because if you're just uploading videos and you have videos that has thousands of views, those videos will continue to make money as long as YouTube is in existence. You'll continue to make money, And to me, I'm getting older and I'm looking for residual income. It's small right now, but at the rate that I'm going, it's gonna grow and it's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Um, like I said, I started off. It was taking me 3 to 4 months just to get $100 check. Now I'm getting that every single month. It's not a lot, but it's something. It's more than what I had last year. So I started off this year in January. I don't think you make money on the amount of. Somebody asked, "Do you make money off the subscribers?" No, you don't make money. You don't necessarily make money off how many subscribers you have. But subscribers do play a role in it, because the more subscribers you have, and the better if you have good content, every time you upload a video, you're gonna get you're almost guaranteed a certain amount of people are gonna watch your videos. So like if I put up a video within 4 hours, I might get anywhere from 300 to 400 views. And probably by the end of the day, probably within a 24-hour period of that video being uploaded, it's probably get 1,000 views. So it goes by views. It doesn't go by subscribers, but subscribers equals views. So in a sense, they do. Right. All about like just like Sporty said, it's all about the ads and views. So, but the subscribers guarantee a certain amount of views, because every time I upload a video within minutes, I have 100 views just like that. So that does play a part. If I didn't have any subscribers, I don't think my views would be as high as they are. Or they're not that high, but I wouldn't have that as many views as I had if I didn't have any subscribers. But it's something you guys should think about if you are getting into the lawn care business. You know you can make videos. We can all learn from each other. It's a lot of people. Well, it's not a lot, but I got a few people that I like to watch. You know, every time they upload a video, I check them out. I learn something from them, and it's cool, man. It's I mean it. We don't make a. I mean, you don't. You're not gonna. Like I said, you're not gonna get rich, off YouTube. Most of us not gonna get off YouTube unless you starting to have like millions of subscribers and getting getting thousands, hundreds of thousands of views and stuff like that. And I don't even think they make a large amount of money, but it's good to supplement your income. Like every month, I pay I put money into a Roth IRA. And so actually, the money that I actually earned going out and working that I was putting into my IRA, I hold on to it, and the YouTube checks that I get, I just throw that into my IRA. So it's allowed me to make more money. Did you ever find a cap for your tote? Don't know. Don't remember what you talking about. You talking about my tire? If you talking about my tire, that's yeah, I did, and that's for Robert Jones. Uh, I've never heard. I think I've seen that name, Chris Yard Service. I mean Service. I'm talking to Jack Strickland. I think I have. Um, I think I've seen it, but I don't think I watched it. You said, "What did you get the you mean why did I get the vibrating glove? Where did I get the vibrating gloves from? I got them from my dealer. You guys in lawn care, find you a dealer. Whether it be Skag, Red Max, Steel, Xmark, find you a dealer. If you just go to Google and Google in Xmark or Skag or whatever more that you want or whatever uh, brand that you like, and Google it and find you a dealer near you. I'm pretty sure it's a dealer in your area. And go there. They can order all that stuff for you if they don't have it in stock. I pick my vibrating gloves up from a dealer. They I cause my hands after using those weed eaters all the time, my hands feels like when I wake up in the morning, they feel numb and they feel like they got needles in them. And uh, I'll be sticking my hand in warm water, getting my wife to massage it, and sometimes I wake up in pain. But I've used these gloves for like 2 days now. I bought them last Friday. I've been using them ever since, and I feel the difference already. Okay, I see. The unknown, I see you. Hey, I love your content. I'm a small detailing business owner. I haven't really got that many people, but it's going. It is going, moving forward. You're a great guy with amazing videos. I appreciate that. Thank you. I get that, and under my armpits hurt. Wow. Yeah, man. Those gloves, those uh, those gloves, man. I do feel a difference because I woke up this morning. My hands didn't feel like that. Like they feel a little numb now, just a little bit on my fingertips, and that's probably from all the years of yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you know what? I don't think it's carpal tunnel. I know it's carpal tunnel. That's what that is. That's carpal tunnel. That's exactly what it is. I haven't went to the doctor for it yet, but and I'm scared to go because I don't want him to tell me that I can't work no more. So I just went and bought me some gloves, and I just went and bought those gloves, and I heard great things about it. Who is this? City to City. Okay, I see you. City to City. Missed your last live. Caught you this time. G Work Sporties Jones keep me motivated. Thank you. Hey man, they showing us a lot of love, Sporties. They showing us love, man. Look, G Works. Shout out to G Works. Shout out to Eric Jones. Uh Sporties. I watch them guys all the time too. I know there are multiple ways to I know there are multiple ways to market your business, but what do you think of making a menu that shows the list? Yeah, yeah. That's a good idea. You should make a menu. That way you don't have to talk as much. You just, they ask you for you just give them your card. You ain't got to sit there talking to them, especially if they don't, especially if they're ones that are cheap and just want to tell you how high your prices are. You just give them that. They can argue with the paper. Yeah, yeah. Jack Strickland, definitely try out those gloves, man. They're like $26, man. I mean, I definitely feel a difference, and it was more in my right hand. I don't really feel anything in my left hand. My left hand feels fine, but my right hand it still has a little. It still has a lot of just a little tingly in it, but it feels a whole lot better from last week. I see you, Roy Landscaping. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yep, Sporty Hustle level is contagious, man. I talked to him on the phone, man, and he's always like he's always cracking jokes and stuff, man. He's always the way he talks make you want to get out. And I'm telling you, I grind hard. I mean, y'all see my videos. I grind hard, but when I talk to him, I feel like I hadn't done a damn thing. I'm serious. Every time I talk to him, I got to go out there and work harder because his grind level is is out of this planet. I don't think he's probably logged off. I'm telling you he probably just got off work now and he's probably handling some work right. He's probably handling some little things right now. Then he's probably gonna go to bed to do it all again tomorrow. I see you, man. How you say that name? H is it A? I can't say that, but your last name Morgan. Appreciate you. Okay, I see you, the unknown. Appreciate you. No, I don't. I see you, Reggie Fitzpatrick. No, I don't use PayPal. I don't use PayPal. I actually have a PayPal account, but I've never used it to get paid. But I mean, to each his own. Oh, okay. I see you. I see you, Sporties. I see you, man, working as if I lost my mind. Boy, you be grinding, man. Every time I talk to him on the phone, just I don't even have to see this man work. Cause if y'all notice, Sporties don't upload a lot. Don't upload a lot of videos, and it's probably because he working so much he don't have time to stop and move a camera around. But I just talking to him on the phone makes me feel like I'm not doing nothing. The way he talks, I just be like, man, I need to get out here and do more. Oh yeah, PayPal will hold your money. I mean, if they got other ways of billing your customers. I use Square. Square has a lot of different options. You can use the chip card, Apple Pay. What else? Um, you can send them invoices. You can put people credit cards on file. That's why I like Square. They charge you a percentage. They don't charge you any annual fees or anything or any fees to have the equipment. The app is free, but they charge you, a certain percentage out of each payment. So if I take a payment of $50, they'll send me $48 if that tells you anything. Where did I get my walk behind from? Cut Right Lawn Care Services. I got my walk behind from an Exmark dealer that's no longer open anymore. It was, but I got it from an Exmark dealer, and but you can look online. You can go to Craigslist. You can look in the paper, and you can look on eBay. Different selling sites, and you can find those things. People sell those things all day long. I bought my first one. It was a Skag. I bought it in 2012, and I paid like $700 for it. It lasted me about 3 years, and then when I bought I started making enough money to buy a better one. And when I bought that one was like, maybe 3,500. But with I had bought the sulky with it. That's the little thing that you ride on. Mulching kit and all that. So once I got through paying for it, I paid over 4,000 for it. Have I ever? Yes, I've used the zero turn. I have, but I'm not really good at it because I don't have that much experience on it. But I do know how to operate one. I'm kind of wobbly on them, but they told me that it just comes with practice that you'll be able to keep it straight. But if you look on my videos, I demoed two Skags. One of them was a walk behind, and the other one was the other one was a zero turn. And I do have a video with that one. It's called it's just type in A and just type in Skag demo, and it should come up. All right, I see you, Reggie Fitzpatrick. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay, G Works done logged on. What's up, man? I see you. G Works, we got sporters on here, man. We got sporters on here cracking jokes, man. Talking about my vision. They know I'm an old man. Uh, well, Jack Strickland. Not really. I'm not really sticking to anything. Walk behinds are just a more for me right now. I only have like one large property. The other ones are small. And when you're doing a lot of residential properties, you want to have something that has the power of a big more, but it's small enough to go inside gates. Some people gates are not long enough to clear nothing over a 36-inch more, or some of them, you be lucky if you can get a 48-inch more back there. And with walk behinds, you have the luxury of riding it like a zero turn or walking behind it like a regular lawnmower. Some people don't like you putting those zero turns in their yard, and I have a lot of senior citizens as clients, and a lot of them don't want those zero turns in their yard because it ruts their yards up, and they don't want all those humps and dents and stuff in their yard. So I'm sticking with the walk behinds for now, but in the future I will be getting a zero turn. Oh yeah, my little man. He popped up behind me earlier, but he's in the bed right now. Ashton has school tomorrow. His first day of school is tomorrow, so he's in bed already. Yeah, so if you have a lot of small yards, a walk behind is ideal because you can actually walk behind it and you can ride it if you by chance get a medium to large size yard. It's to me I look at a walk behind as if a zero turn and a lawn no regular lawnmower got together and have a baby. That's what it come up. It's the best of both worlds. I see you, G Works. The Bronx, I see you. Appreciate your cut right lawn care. I see you. Harrison Fowler, you're a true inspiration. Great videos. Keep digging. Best wishes for much success. I see you, man. You know what? What's funny? This live stream is really about how to make money on YouTube. And to be honest, when I first left the police department, I was looking for ways to make money. So I was like on the internet, like how to make money and all this type of stuff. And you got all the scams that pop up. But I saw YouTube and how to make money on YouTube, and I looked at that, and I was like, wow, you can actually make money on YouTube. But at the time, I didn't know what content to put up. Uh, so I was like, I was into cars. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put up cars, like go to car shows, film them and stuff like that. But then I was like, well, man, that means I have to travel. My money was limited, so I was like, man, I'm not gonna travel and do all that. So I just couldn't think of any content, and but my sole purpose in the beginning, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, my sole purpose in the beginning of YouTube is to make money, and that was it. I did not get on YouTube to be an inspiration to anybody. I didn't get on YouTube to be motivational. I just started making videos, and it happened. And I get that all the time. People always, sometimes I get phone calls because if you look at my earlier videos, my intro would come up and it would be my old logo, and it would pop up and it would say, it had my number in it. And that was that was by accident. I didn't realize when I copied and paste that, I didn't realize that my number was on there. So people will call me and they'll be like, man, you're an inspiration. You're the reason why I started my business, X, Y, and Z. And they'll say all this stuff. And I'll be like, wow. And I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? And so I just kept making the videos, and the funny thing about it is I was making the videos for the money, and then the money was coming so slow. So I wasn't even worried about the money anymore. My business started picking up. And I wasn't even worried about the money on YouTube anymore. I was just making videos. And then it just kept, people just kept saying, man, you inspired me to do this. You inspired me to do that. And I keep getting phone calls all the time. I just got off the phone with a guy today. Like just before I went live. Never talked to him before a day in my life. He called me. We had a conversation. We talked for a while, and he told me the same thing, that he liked my videos, and it's I'm motivating him to start his own thing. So that's crazy how things turn out. Yes, I do make money off YouTube, Mississippi Lawn Care and Landscaping. I do make money off YouTube. I do. But trust me, I'm not getting rich by it, but I make a little change from it. Yeah, school already here, man. Second week in August, man, for the area we live in, Sporties. He's in school already. Yes, I'm gonna get the enclosed trailer, but I'm not. I don't want to. So you got to understand. You said cut right lawn care. I know you. So that means you in lawn care too. So the thing about me and making big purchases is that every year at the beginning of the year I save up. I start saving up money because you know what's gonna happen in November, December, January. It's gonna slow down. Now I'm not saying that I'm not gonna make money in those months, but it's not gonna be the same money I'm making now. So the money that I save up, I'm holding that for those slow months. So I don't want to make the trailer the enclosed trailer that I want is about $3,500. I don't want to make a big purchase, or I don't want to make a big purchase now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold on to that money and wait till the beginning of next season to make that purchase. If everything goes right, because see, I planned on getting it, I planned on having it already by now, but it didn't work out. So I'm just waiting to the right moment till my money is right, because I'm not finna drop $3,500 on an enclosed trailer. And the season is almost it's about to start slowing down in a few months. So I don't want to do that to myself. So that's why I hadn't got it yet. Your videos reminds me of when I was younger doing yard work. I see you. I see you. What's that? Jesse. Don't know how to pronounce that last name, but I see you, big guy. Oh man, here we go. Sport is what you trying to do, man. Sporty said he about to get some landscape equipment, get me a workhorse and have him go, have him go in it. Boy, this man is a pure hustler, man. You sure you not Nigerian, man, or Jamaican? All I see when I get to all my apartments is landscapers, one after the other. And Sporty seeing dollar signs, man. His mind going. Daniel Merrill, you keep me motivated. Man, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad I can motivate somebody. I tell y'all again, man, I did not get on YouTube to motivate nobody. I'm telling you. This just happened out of nowhere. I like I said, I got on YouTube to make money. And tomorrow or someday this week, I'm gonna actually show y'all how to monetize y'all videos and actually how to get start your AdSense account and do all that. I'm gonna make a video doing it. I got Ashton helping me how to record my screen. I'm gonna actually even if y'all don't see my face on the video, I'm gonna have the video of the screen and just actually show y'all step by step how to monetize y'all videos. Uh, the thing is, I see you, city to city automobile detailing. He said he's kind of slow on washing cars, and Sporty can help you with this too. But what worked for me is uh, you have to come up with a system and stick to it and figure out what works best for you. What works for me is I start on the inside. I do the inside first, and that's vacuuming, vacuuming the seats, wiping everything down on the inside. Then I go to the tires, then I go to the body of the car. When I went to that method, it got faster. Uh, Once you start the more and more you start washing cars, the faster and faster you get, because some of those cars are gonna be cars that you've washed before, so you're gonna know what to expect as far as the landscape of the car, and how the car is designed and where you need to how you need to clean it, and over time you'll just get faster and faster. Plus, when you start getting more clients and your clientele starts to grow, you start getting better equipment, start getting stuff that's gonna change the game. Things like air compressors, drill brushes, steamers, stuff like that that's gonna make the job easier and faster. And that's how you're gonna get faster. It's gonna come with time and experience. Oh man, the how I see you how down '07. Man, the V ride is man. I like that V ride. It's nice. That's a nice mower. Eclipse Lawn Care. I've been doing YouTube videos. Well, actually, I did my first YouTube video 2012, but it wasn't lawn care related. It was something else. And then I tried to do like a vlog on like political issues and stuff like that. And though that stuff get real crazy. People get mad and threaten you on YouTube, so I didn't want to go that route. But I actually started being consistent 2015, and that's when I started lawn care and mobile washing videos. Like, okay, Sporties just said tools make the job faster, and I mean I'm telling you guys, I call Sporties when I have a question. This guy has, I think he has maybe 10 years or more in the business. This man got all kinds of tools that make the job faster. I mean, he's out there, he's out there getting it. Let me go grab my charger, guys. My phone about to die. Oh. All right. Okay, Jack Strickland. Would never guess you were a cop. People used to say that while I was a cop. I'll be out hanging out, doing my thing. People ask me, "What do you do?" I'm like, "I'm a cop." They'd be like, "Man, no, you're not." That's why I was. That's why I was so good in narcotics, man. Because I never looked like a cop, and I never carried myself as a cop. To make more money, well, JD money. To make more money on YouTube, you will have to promote products, affiliate market name brand products in your lawn care profession. Affiliate receive 20 to 20. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Adams Lawn Care and Landscape, you have great videos. Thank you. G Works Elite Auto. Okay, I see you. Tom Stokes, or is this Tony Stokes? Man, this stuff's so small. Said, can you start a business with homeowner equipment? Yeah, why not? It works at your home. It can work on somebody else's home. I see you, Sergeant Task. Uh, I don't think I'll be adding to my service too much. Adams Lawn Care and Landscape. I don't think I'll be adding too much to my services. if I add anything, it's gonna be stuff that's related. It won't be anything like I won't be painting the houses or 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 doing stuff like that. It's gonna be related to what I'm already doing. Yes. What's this? PPP 719. He says a system is key for detailing. Make sure that you hit all the spots. You won't miss any spots. Do I wax your cars in the shade? Well, sometimes you don't have access to shades. Most of the time, I don't. Am I a fan of Echo? Not really, but I've heard a lot of good things about them. I'm not a fan because I've never used Echo, but I've heard a lot of great things about them. All right, Marlon Williams. I see you, man. I appreciate that. And see, the thing about it is when I get comments like that, when people tell me that I'm giving them the courage to pursue their passion or their dreams and stuff like that, it just lets me know that I'm doing the right thing. It lets me know that I'm doing the right thing because I'm telling you, I did not start off on YouTube to inspire anybody. I didn't think people, because actually I was gonna do like how-to videos until I just realized that that wasn't gonna work. I appreciate that. That just lets me know I'm doing the right thing. All right, I see you, Cole G. I'm not gonna tell people how much I actually make on anything. I just don't feel comfortable giving out that information. But like I said, I don't make a whole lot, and it's not gonna get you rich. But when I look at it, I see the growth. It's a slow growth, but it's consistent. It's like consistently going up, and it's something that if you're interested in, it's something that you can actually, make a little side change from. You're not gonna get rich off of it, I'll tell you that, and you're not gonna get rich overnight. What advice do you have to start a mobile detail business? Well, first of all, get started. That's the hard part. Just go ahead and get started, man. I mean, I know people who start with just a water hose. They start with a water hose, a vacuum cleaner, and some chemicals, and they just get started. Uh, I don't know how many times I've been out to people's houses, and I don't know how many times I've been out to people's houses, and they offer to let me use all their stuff. They be like they'll say, hey, I got some chemicals, and I got you can use my water, you can use my electricity. I mean, you want to start earning a little money so you can buy some of this stuff. That's what I recommend. I mean, because all the other stuff, I mean, you can get some tips and some ideas, but I'm gonna tell you guys, I can teach you all day, but until you experience it, you're not gonna learn until you experience it. And I've been washing cars since I was a little kid, and now I'll tell you, within the last 5 years, I don't wash cars the same anymore. And with those 5 years of experience, it's totally different, and it's nothing that anybody could have. It's a lot of stuff that no one could have taught me. I had to actually go through it to learn it. But go ahead and get started now. You can find out like what chemicals to use, and you can find out how to do this and how to do that. But some of that stuff you're gonna have to go through yourself. Okay, Sean Davis said he started his mobile detail business because of my videos, because my videos inspired him. I appreciate that. Yeah, see, look. Sporty's answered somebody. He said, just start it. Get a tank, vac, and a pressure wash. He said, just get started. Trust me, man. That stuff, just go. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, go ahead and get started, because you'll see where you weak at and you see where you strong at when you get started. You'll see what you're going to really need, because I see people. I remember when I first started, I would go and look on YouTube videos. And these guys would have these $5,000, $10,000 setups. I even watched one video when they went to a class, where all these guys, they went to a class, and then after the class, they spent like, I think the class was like $5,000, and after they get the class, I think they get the setup with it. I'm not sure, but they spend all this money and they don't have one client. And how you know you're gonna need all that stuff? And so, like I said, man, just get the necessities. Now, if you have enough money to go and get stuff right off the bat, then go ahead. Go ahead. If you have the money to buy some nice stuff like a nice pressure washer, a nice water tank, a truck, and all that, then by all means do that. But if you don't have that type of money, get the bare minimum. Get the necessities. Get your get you a water hose. You can go to Home Depot and get you a 100-foot hose, a 50-foot hose. Most of these people, when you go to their houses, they'll let you use it. They'll let you use their water, because I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people ain't never seen a mobile detail before, so they don't know what all it consists of. Look at Sport. He like, I see you, Paul. Paul says, do you need to have a business license to start a car washing business? I enjoy your video. Sporty said, no, just kidding. Sporty, man, you crazy. He said, no, just get started. No need for a license until you start making some bread. Hey, I'm going to tell you, when I first started, I didn't have a license either. Man, Sporty, man, you all. Hey, listen. You need to go and get you a license before you start. But you know what I'm saying? Look, Sporty is just such a hustler that he don't care. He finna go get that money. But you need a license when you start, but most of the time you can get away without a license, and it's not really a license, it's a privilege permit to do business. So like if you go ahead and get started, you go and get started. I mean, you'll be so small, nobody realize you doing anything. But when you get big, you definitely gonna need it, because you're gonna be everywhere, and the more cars you're washing, the more chance you'll be getting exposed to people that's gonna ask you, do you have a business license? I didn't get registered to the state until some state offices or buildings told me they can't pay me until I'm registered. Hey, I am not surprised, Sporty. I am not surprised. Because if me either, but once you get your clientele up and you on the move, you want to get it, yep. And I'm just starting off, and I wanted to know if I wax in the sun, would it mess the car up? No, it'll make the. It's just like washing the car in the sun. It'll make the It'll make the wax dry up and get harder faster, just like if you washing the car in the sun. But you just that means you just have to work faster, and that's why you should like when you wax. When I wax a section at a time. That'll prevent that. Some waxes do a good job. I hear you. Sealants wipe off real easy. Yes, they do. Yes, I'm still cutting that property. But the thing about it is when I go out there is it's straight working, man. I put my headphones on and I go. I don't have time to film that. Just because it's so much work. Yeah, yeah. I talked about it in the beginning. He's asking, have you talked about YouTube money so far? Yes. I'm not gonna really go into detail on this video. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put a video together and actually show you. And this is for Ahmed. I can't say that name, but this is for Ahmed. I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not gonna go into it on this video. This video was just to let you know that you can make money off of it. I'm gonna actually do a video sometime this week, and I'm gonna actually show you how to set it up so you can start earning money from YouTube. Cause if I go through it now, you guys not gonna know what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. What's it? Bushnell Dyer, I see you. I appreciate that. I don't know what I'm gonna buy, but it's gonna be between an X Mark and a Skag. I'm leaning more towards X Mark, but it'll be either or because when I did that demo on that Skag, I was really impressed with it. Thanks. Thank Bushnell Dye. I see you, man. I appreciate it. And actually, what made me think about making money on YouTube, and what made me go live and talk about this is because I get a lot of comments of people telling me that I've inspired them, and that they're the reason, that I'm the reason that their start. Well, not me being the reason, but I inspired them to for them to start their own lawn service or mobile detail service. And it's funny because I did not, and these for the people who just logging on, I did not start YouTube. I mean, I did not start doing YouTube to inspire anyone. I did it to make money. And the money didn't come. It was real slow. It took me 3 months. It would take me 3 months, just to get a check. And the way the money comes is that they have a threshold of $100. You have to make $100 when you get paid. Well, they pay you by cents. So when you have an ad on your channel, if people click on certain things like banners and commercials and ads and stuff like that, you get a certain amount of cents. Sometimes it's 1 cent, 2 cent, 3, sometimes 20 cents, 10 cents. So for every click, you get a certain amount of cents, whatever it's going for that day. So let's say if it's at 5 cents per click. If you get 20 clicks, that's $1. So sometimes you can make $1 a day, $5 a day, $10 a day, and it just keeps adding up, and and it goes by the amount of views and ads that you get. And your goal is to put up real good content so you can grow your subscribers. The more subscribers that you have, the more views you're gonna get. And when they putting those commercials on it's just like Empire. Empire is a good television show. A lot of eyes on Empire. So all the commercials, they're gonna pay top dollar to put their commercials on that time slot because they know it's gonna be a lot of eyes there. Well, that what your subscribers are for. But when they see that you got a lot of subscribers, you get more cents per click. They know they got more eyes, so they're gonna want to put more ads on there. So people click and then usually the commercials and the ads are going to be related to your videos. So you may look at my video, you may see an Xmark video, a Steel video, or a Steel ad, or a Home Depot, Lowe's, Sears, or a Toyota ad or a Ford ad or whatever. And if you click on it, to get a certain amount of cents for that. So just imagine how many cents per click it's going to take you to make $100 to get paid. So it's a very, very slow process, but if you just be patient and stick with it, it'll grow. Just like I started in 2015 with my first video. It took me, was it 2015 or was it 2016? I think it was, it was the end of, it was the summer of 2015 when I started my first lawn care video. And it wasn't till the beginning of this year, January 2017, when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Now I'm at 2,900 subscribers. So I've done almost 2,000 subscribers in 8 months. So you can see the growth. It's a slow growth, but it's you can actually see it moving up. So it's worth doing if you're patient, and you can build residual income. Like I'm still getting, a couple of dollars. It's not much, but I'm still getting a couple of dollars from videos that I did a year ago, almost 2 years ago. No, I'm not planning on buying a new truck. I'm not. Tom Stokes. I started local mobile detailing with a bike. 100. See, y'all listen. Y'all look at this guy, man. Y'all look at Tom Stokes. This guy says he started local mobile detailing with a bike, 100-foot hose, and a hand vacuum. and basic chemicals. And see, that's what I'm talking about. This guy didn't even have a vehicle. He had a bike. So, you know, if you hungry, you determined, you're gonna find a way. You're gonna find a way. If you scared and you just run your mouth and you really don't want to do nothing, you're gonna come up with excuses on why not to do it. And hats off to you, Tom Stokes. Yeah, I have yards to cut every day, man. John Strickland, do I have any yards to cut tomorrow? Yeah, I have yards to cut every day. But it's been raining, so I don't know. I don't know if the ground will be dry enough for me to cut tomorrow. I won't know till tomorrow. And he's 15 years old. See, that's what I'm talking about. Tom Stokes says he's 15 years old. He uses his bike, so he doesn't have a car because he probably can't get a license yet. But he's not letting that stop him, and that should be like that should be more motivating than what I'm doing. A guy that gets on a bike, and go out there and get it. A 15-year-old. Come on, man. Some of you guys got trucks, cars, and vans and everything. Hey, what's going on? I see you. What's that, Maceo? Maceo from Cali, I see you, big dog. Yeah, I'll do that. Ahmed, I'll do that in my next video. It won't be live. I'll actually do a whole video, edit it up, and put it out there so y'all can see how to do it. Kaylin Johnson, what up? I seen you last week and met Ace Hardware. But man, love the videos. I'm trying to start and get into lawn care with my dad. I see you, big dog. I see you, Kaylin. Kaylin say he from my area, Madison, Mississippi. I see you, big dog. I see you, big dog. Says, I'm getting a commercial more. I see you, Idris Irvin, I see you, big dog. Oh, I don't mean to laugh at you, big dog. What's his name? Davin? Devon? Devon says, man, he do lawn care out of the back of a Camry. Saving up for a hitch. Man, what year is your Camry? You better not say 2017. You better not say a 2017 Camry, man. What's up, Mike Lawns Care? I see you, Mike. A 2010? Come on, man. Man, that's a nice car, man. That's a nice... Man, come on, man. Man, you probably put all kind of scratches on that car, man. Come on, man. 2010 Camry is a pretty nice car. My mom and my dad got they actually got two Toyota Camrys, that same body style as a 2010. Come on, man. You can't do that to them cars, man. There's some nice cars, man. Come on, man. But hey, man, I love the hustle, man. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I guess when you get your money up, you'll buy another one. I use the push mower and the handheld blower and the curve shaft weeder. Yeah, I know them I hate them curve shaft weeders. I use them too, man, when I started out. I hate them things, man. Especially if you got a little height on you. If you 5'10" or better, man, curve shaft sucks. Man, no, though, I'm glad you can't post a pic, man. No, this man go, this man go, this man go put the IG. Come on, man. I'm not finna look at that pic, man. You ain't finna have me throwing up. Cause when I laugh hard, man, I get sick, man. You ain't finna have me laughing, man. I don't want to see that. I don't even know why you want to do that to me. Yep, them curve shafts kills your back, man. It really does. Oh my God, and you 6'2". Yeah. Come on, man, y'all. What you say? Hey, y'all. Mike's Lawcat said he got it on some real. So y'all went over there and looked at the man. Oh, man. He said he got it on some rims. Tyler, my favorite weed eater brand is Steel. Oh, you joking? Okay. My favorite weed eater is Steel by far, man. They're a little heavy. The only thing about them, they're a little heavier than you know most weed eaters, but they can take a lot of abuse, man. I like stuff that can take a lot of abuse. And they just keep rolling, man, still. But they said Red Max can take a lot of abuse and they're lighter. And I hear a lot of good things about Echo. And I don't know if y'all know this. I was at the dealer the other day, and Honda makes a 4-cycle commercial weed eater. But the only thing I don't like about 4-cycle is because ever since I switched to 2-cycle weed eaters, with the 4-cycle weed eaters, you have to remember to check the oil on those things. And if you go from a 2-cycle to a 4-cycle, a good chance you might ruin that weed eater because you got to check the oil. 4-cycle has a different spot for oil and a different spot for gas. And you know, if y'all use 2-cycle, you know it's mixed, so you don't have to worry about checking oil. Yeah, somebody asked me that. Am I a fan of Echo? No, not really. I'm not saying it's not a good weed eater. I just don't use them. I used to use Craftsman, and when I went to Steel, I hadn't looked back since, man. All my Steel products, I've bought them. I've had them over 5 years, and they're still going strong. My favorite blower, Steel. Yeah, it is. BR600. I got the BR550. And Astra has the BR200. Yeah, those things pack a lot of power. How do I feel about Ryobi? Ryobi, is that a Home Depot brand or like a Lowe's brand? I started off with a Ryobi blower, but the thing about it is, things like that, I mean, anything is good when you first starting out. But once you start to, once your clientele starts to grow and you start doing multiple yards, you'll start to see that equipment will start breaking down on you. I had a Ryobi blower and I still have it. And Ashton used to use that blower when he go out and help me. and then it one day it just wouldn't crank, and but I didn't care about it because by that time I had two backpack blowers. So, um, but actually I had a handheld, Ryobi, and I bought it for residential use. And like I said, when I got started, I just grabbed the stuff I had in my garage, threw it on the back of my truck, and started my business. I've Hayden Holden Woods. He's asking, do I like stick edgers versus the string edger? I haven't used a stick edger since I was a child, since I was like 12. Once I started using weed eaters, I haven't looked back. I like string trimming the best. I was thinking about buying one just to have, and just to see what it's like. The next time I see somebody using one, it's a guy that comes to my neighborhood that does work. I might talk with him to see if he'll let me try it out on the yard that he's working on a stick edger. But to me, I like to use equipment that I can use on multiple, like I can do multiple jobs with one thing. Because you got to have a weed eater to weed around fixed objects that you can't mow around, and you have to edge your yard. And if all I need is a weed eater, I don't really need a stick edger, and that's just less equipment that I have to carry. The less equipment you have to carry, the better. Devon, okay, I see you, big dog. You said I started out 3 months ago. I got a Ryobi two-stroke attachment. Got the weed eater, edger, cultivator. I run my whole business with that thing. Yeah. Um, See, right now you probably don't have and I'm talking to Devon. Right now you probably don't have that many clients. You just starting out 3 months ago, and that stuff will do fine. But be putting money away to start buying commercial equipment, because as your clientele starts to grow, that equipment, if and I'm guessing that equipment that you have is residential, and it's not gonna hold up everyday use, and eventually you'll see it starting to have problems. Because I had the same problem when I started out. I started out with like residential equipment. I had Craftsman lawnmowers. The only thing that lasted was my lawnmower. Weed eaters and the blowers, they went out. So start putting money away and investing in commercial equipment. Echo, Steel, Red Max, stuff like that. Appreciate that, man. I've been edging ever since I was a little boy, man. I've been edging ever since I was Ashton's age. Um, I started out with those hedge trimmers that look like scissors. I started out edging with those. Then I went from that to a edger. It was an electric edger. I went from that to an edger, and then I actually went to a string trimmer when I maybe got I say maybe early high school. I started using a weed eater, electric weed eater. Then I went from that to a curve shaft weed eater, and then when I found out that they made straight weed eaters, I hadn't looked back. Straight shaft weed eaters, I hadn't looked back since. But I've been edging for a long, 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 long time, and I was always good at it, but I got a lot better within the 5 years I've been edging. I got a lot better because usually I used to stand on the concrete and edge, and I want to say after my first year in lawn care, I started edging while standing in the grass, and so I just got a whole lot better. I appreciate that. You said you got 5 lawns. Yeah. See, that stuff will hold up with the and it may give you problems with the 5 lawns that you have if you're doing them every week and if you're doing them consistently. See, residential equipment, they're made to use, once, twice a week. They're not for everyday use. So, be expecting it to start breaking down. So, you want to go ahead and start. You want to go ahead and start, saving up for some commercial equipment. And make sure you got some warranties on that stuff so you can take it back and get new ones while you're saving up your money. Make sure you get warranties on that stuff. Man, I see myself hiring employees tomorrow if I can just find good employees. Idris asked me, do I see myself hiring employees in the next 5 years? Man, I see myself hiring employees today if I can find some good ones, man. But it's so hard to find good ones out here in Mississippi, man. I don't know what's in the water. Either they too old and want you to pay them too much and want to run your business, or they too young and scared to work and don't want to do that type of work. So it's hard to find them down here. Well, actually, man, Troy Builders are good. I see you, Mike Lawn Care, man. Troy Builders are good more, man. I've seen people. I know a guy been using the Troy Build 5, 6 years in his lawn care business. Has a little push more. He has other big mowers, but he uses that one all the time and it's still kicking. Yep, they got good weed eaters too. What app are you talking about, Devon? What app? Uh, the seasons down here last about, I'll say 8 months. 8 months. It gets really started the end of February. You're starting to have grass pop up. You start to get phone calls, especially if these people didn't get anything done during the winter. It starts to warm up a little bit. You start to get, weeds and stuff start growing out. People start calling you in February, and it's probably stops and it depends on how much rain and the weather. So I'm gonna say on average from the last week in February to the first week in March. So about 7 to 8 months. I've heard good things about Husqvarna, Tyler. I've heard good things about. But our seasons down here at Bushnell is about 7 to 8 months. Yeah, I see you, Mike. Yeah, you can go into December. You sure can. All right, G Works, man. I'ma holler at you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Lil DP, how can I get customers? Man, there's a lot of ways. Get your equipment, start being visible. That means start getting work. Once you get work and start getting more visible, people start seeing you. To get work, you can pass out flyers. You can actually go on your computer and make them yourself. If you have a little cash, you can go to Vistaprint and get them. Get you some postcards printed out. You can go put them on mailboxes. You can you can run ads on YouTube. Start your YouTube business page. You can put you can put before and after pictures on there. You can post saying that you're doing lawn care. Kind of give them your price ranges and what all you can do, and then from there you'll start getting word of mouth, and it'll just start growing. It'll just take on. It'll just take off on its own. Okay, in Ohio, you say April. I go April to November. Yeah, well, yeah, it's kind of the same here, but but you start to get grass growing like in March, like the end of February, the end of March. But when it really picks up is in April. It really picks up. But I'm getting calls February, the end of February and March. But that's when everybody call you. Like I send out a text message so everybody can get an early start, and I want to say maybe 10 people will respond, and you won't hear nothing from other people. When April hit, like after tax season, it goes out of control. You start getting those new clients, and it just takes off from there. No, Lil DP, when you pass out flyers, how many flyers did you pass out? But when you pass out flyers, man, I've passed out maybe maybe total in the whole time I've been in business, maybe 1,000 flyers. And I'm out of those 1,000 flyers within maybe a few weeks, I might have got maybe 1 or 2 calls. But when you get that first customer, that's when it's gonna happen. I remember the first time I tried to start my lawn business back in 2000 and maybe 2007, 2008. I tried to start my own lawn. I tried to start my lawn business then, and I was on the police department, and I passed out flyers and no one called. Um, but you just gotta like Jack Strickland says, you just have to give it time. Yeah, just give it time, man. Uh, yeah, see, 40 flyers, that's not enough. That's not enough. Cause trust me, you can pass out thousands of flyers and only get 5 people to call. So 40 flyers, there's not enough. And for at Vistaprint, if you get $100, or if you can print out some more flyers, try to get 1,000 of them. But Vistaprint runs specials all the time, and I will always get like 1,000 flyers for $100. And you can design them for yourself, and they look professional. And what I would do is I would just go into neighborhoods. Now, the mistake I made the first time I passed out flyers back in 2008 was I would look at yards that needed to be cut, and that's where I would put the flyers. If I saw a yard that looks nice, I would pass that yard because I assumed that they were taking care of their yard, or they already had someone. But I just put them on every one of them because you never know. And actually, the people that you put flyers on their mailbox that has high grass, and their yard looks unkept. It's unkept for a reason. It's unkept because either they can't afford to pay it or they don't care. And if they do call you, they're gonna want to lowball you because they don't care about their yard. If they're letting their grass grow up like that, sometimes when I see yards like that, I don't want to cut it. But every yard I've been, just about every yard that I've got called about to give estimates is it's maintained. When I go there, it may be just a little high, but it's maintained. So, those are yards you want to go for. Okay. Lil DP, Mike's Lawn Care said Google has been his best. His best ad is free and it puts you on the map. So Lil DP, might want to try Google too. How old are you? How old are you, DP? I'm getting the feeling that you're young. You say you between 10 and 15 years old. Okay. Yes, Mike's. I did buy my Metro walk behind new and I love it. I didn't know you can put ads on Google. I didn't know that. I'm gonna check into that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Sporties. I'm gonna have to get with you on that, man. I didn't know that you can do that on Yes, I do. I do keep records of my income because I file taxes. Don't play with the IRS. I'm gonna tell you that now. I Lawn kid, are you going to get the Skag V ride? Yeah. You know what? When I got on it, I'm really seriously thinking about a Skag V ride. I actually have a Skag walk behind that I need to put an engine on, and Skag are good mowers. But the reason I'm torn between Skag and Exmark is because I have an Exmark dealer that's right around the corner, and they can service Skags, but they're Exmark dealer. So that's the only reason why I'm leaning more towards the Exmark. But I love that Skag, and I'm thinking about getting it. But the only thing is that there's a Skag dealer that's near me, but the Exmark dealer is closer. And if I wanted to go get a part real fast, they'll have to order a Skag part because they're an Exmark dealer, but they may have an Exmark part in stock. So that's what I got going on with that. Free plug if you can guess my channel how old I am. I know you young, man. You seem to be young. I don't know. I just getting that feeling that you young, man. But I ain't gonna be able to guess your age. Do you ever get tired of standing up? No, no, I don't get tired of standing up on the lawnmower. Actually, I like to stand up because you're already standing up, and if it's something that's in your way, like some paper or something, you're more inclined to stop and get off the mower, pick it up. But if you're sitting down and you're already comfortable, You have to stop, you know, put it in neutral, put the control arms out, and shut the mower down, cut the blades off, and then get off, and then so it just that's the only thing that I don't like about the zero turn is, and then zero turns are so heavy, you know they're so heavy. If you have a flat, you're not getting that thing back on. If you have a flat or the motor, well, if you have a flat and the motor is bad or something happens, it's hard for you to get that thing back on the trailer. You can actually push a walk behind back on the trailer. You can push a zero turn, but you're gonna probably need 2 to 3 guys. Um, Zero turns are heavy. They leave ruts in the yard. A lot of people don't even want them on their yard. So I feel sorry for people that just all they have is a zero turn. I think everybody should have at least one walk behind in their arsenal, because a walk behind gives you the best of both worlds. It gives you more speed, almost the same power as a zero turn, but you have the agility of a walk behind. You know the well, not the agility of a walk behind, but you know it's kind of on the style of a push mower. You can actually get into small places like a push mower. Yeah, lawn kid. I see you. If X marks the color, do you have? Yes, I've thought about all those mowers, man. I've actually looked at all of them, and they have a demo at the place that I go. They got a demo at the place that I go to, and what I'm gonna do is when everything slows down, I'm gonna go and practice on them things, because it's a lot different than my walk behind, my belt driven walk behind. It's a whole lot different. Does your little DP? Does your lawnmower? Is it a what kind of motor is it? Is it a Briggs and Stratton on that Murray? Um, Showroom detailer. I see you. My helper, I um, I paid him $5 a car. That's what I did. We would go up there. We would do probably 10 cars, and I paid him $5 a car. And at the end of every day, uh, he'll make about 50 or 60 bucks. High school kid. I've never seen a Bobcat mower, but I have seen the brand. I have seen Bobcat, machinery, but I've never seen a Bobcat mower. Didn't even know they made mowers. Code G, what is your dream work truck? Man, a Chevy, like a Chevy 3500, man. Yeah, it can be, I mean, it could be, what, 2013 and up, a dually. That's my dream work truck. I don't even need nothing that big, but I just like those trucks. I hate getting off the zero turn. I like hitting stuff, so it's real hard to get off. Standards look fine to me. Man, you gotta go hydro. Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, anything is good. I see you. Little DP. Anything is good. I'm pretty sure it might have a Briggs and Stratton on there, Mary. I'm not sure. But as long as you keep a check on the oil and keep your blades, keep your blades sharpened or keep new blades on it, because maintenance is the key to any lawnmower. I've seen lawnmowers last forever. My dad had a lawnmower that lasted 20 years. He had a Craftsman, and it lasted 20 years, and we kept the filter changed on it. We kept the oil changed on it. That's the life of your lawnmower, the air filter and the oil. Keep the spark plug changed, and keep the blades sharpened. Because if you're cutting with dull blades, what'll happen is you'll have to, run over the yard twice, which means you're making it run longer, which lowers the life expectancy of it. So make sure you keep your blade sharpened, oil changed, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, Briggs are okay. Cola okay. All of them, man. All of them are okay, man. They just, but when your business start to grow, you're gonna have to go commercial. I see you, Cole G. I have one. How many commercial? I have one commercial property. One. I have one commercial property, Cole G. All right, little DP, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna get off in a minute myself. I need to go to bed. I'm getting sleepy. Okay, showroom detailing. I'm gonna break it down to you. Okay, he's asking me about my group wash that I wash in that open lot. What happened is some years ago, I want to say maybe 2 years ago, maybe three. Um, I Someone that I knew that worked there. I asked them did they have people come out there to wash cars, because when I would go there, uh, just a big parking lot full of cars and full of employees, and I just saw the potential. I didn't even know they had that open lot over there. So I asked, do they have anybody to wash cars? And at the time, she told me that she did not know, and she'll find out. So I asked. So I was like, okay, well, I said, in the meantime, let me come up there. I'll wash your car for free because I want to be visible. When they see you washing their car, and I'm telling you, this is how women are. When women see another woman being pampered, like getting her hair done, her nails done, a massage, spa treatment, getting their car done, getting their house done, anything. When women see that, they're gonna want it too. That's just how women are. I don't know why, but I picked up on that when I would go to banks and places and wash cars, and so I told her, let me wash her car. I would wash it for free. I just want people to see me. So I did that. And when I was washing the car, a few people stopped and asked me. I passed out some cards. And then my friend actually came out and told me that there is a company that comes out and wash the cars. And they already had somebody or whatever. I said, okay, cool, no big deal. So I said, well, how do they do it? Do they get with somebody or whatever? They was like, yeah, she put me in contact with the lady that orchestrates the whole thing. So I said, okay. I said, well, tell her to bring her car down here. Let me wash her car. So she was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. So she came down. I washed her car for free. That was like over 2 years ago. I never I never talked to the lady again. Not my friend, but the lady that orchestrates the whole thing. I never talked to her again. Never saw her again. Never thought about it again. I just said, I just thought it wouldn't happen. So the early part of this year, like late winter, early spring, I get a call from my friend, and she says, "Hey, this lady, they want to know if you want to come out there and wash cars. The guy that was doing it, he's he's MIA, and you know, we want to know if you want to pick it up." And I'm like, "Sure, yes." And it was like it's right in the season when things are starting to pick up, but it's still kind of slow. So I said, "Sure." So she said she'll be calling you. I gave her your number. She'll be calling you like real soon. So I want to say maybe the next day she called me and she was like, "Yeah." She told me how it goes. She said, "This is how it would go. I'll send out an email. I'll get a number of all the people they want. They'll bring their keys to me, and I'll meet you. I'll meet you at the open lot." They showed me the open lot, and they call it the cage. So they showed me that, and they said, "This is where you can wash them. It's open. You have access to water. You have access to electricity." I said, "That's great. Just in case any of my equipment break down, I could keep going." So I said, "Cool." So, but the only request that I had is to tell them to leave the keys with the receptionist and park their cars in the cage. And so the money and the keys are with the receptionist. So when I get there, I go to the receptionist, I get the keys and the money. So I get paid before I even wash one car. I get paid for all of them. And the cars are already waiting there. And they're employees there, so they know the code. They have to punch a code to get in the cage. So their car is secure and everything is locked. So I get the keys, and she has an order, by order of which they came, or some of them have a request to have it done by a certain time because they get off work or they have to leave or whatever. So I just start washing them, and that's how it goes. It's just like that. So like I said, like I was telling Lil DP that it takes time. It takes time. I'm talking about, this is from something that I did 2 years ago, and it took 2 years for it to actually happen. I've passed out flyers. You know, I passed out flyers 2013, and I've had people to call me from those flyers, because when I go to that area, I ask them, how'd you find out about me? They said, from your flyer. And I'm remembering, I passed out flyers over here. I ain't passed out flyers over here since 2013. Some people hold on to them flyers till you never know. Yes, but no, but I have permission, but I don't have to go in and ask people for their keys or nothing like that. It's already left with the receptionist, and the key and the cars are already parked outside. So that's how that group watch goes. Showroom detailing. All right, Mike. Yes, showroom advertising. Group washing is a very good way to advertise. The only thing about it is when I'm in that cage, I don't have many passerbyers coming by, which is a good thing, because usually when I go to that cage, I'm when I go to that cage, I'm doing about 10 cars, so I don't have time to stop and talk to anybody. I really don't have time to stop to talk to anybody. So, but when I go to other locations, when I'm doing like 5 or 6, 3 or 4, it's a good way to advertise, because people gonna see them cars sitting out there lined up all clean, and they're gonna stop and ask about it, and you just pass out flyers, and those people will call you later on. But man, it's time for me to go to bed. I might have to do some work tomorrow. The ground, it hadn't rained It stopped raining this afternoon. It hadn't rained since, so maybe sometime tomorrow it'll dry up and I'm do some work then. So I'm gonna hit the sack, guys. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the future. Thanks for everybody stopping by.